Alright, welcome aboard. This is United Flight 6639 from San Pedro Sula to San Salvador, El Salvador. Just finishing up our pre-flight preparations here. Got the APU started, getting ready to do the departure briefing. Alright, external power is disconnected. I'll tell them to go ahead and disconnect that. There we go. Perfect. Due out at 20 past the hour, so we still have 15 minutes until our scheduled departure time. And I'll go ahead and pull up our plates here on Avatab. Alright. So we are flight 6639. Crew names are correct. San Pedro Sula to San Salvador. Planned fuel 4653 kilograms. We have 4640 on board. Min fuel is 4336 for departure. Our gross weight today is going to be 62,500 pounds for takeoff, and we're currently showing 62,522, so we're spot on with our weights. Perfect. Current weather here in San Pedro Sula is winds 010 to 8, 10 miles, moderate rain, just not raining at the moment. Scattered 2700 and altimeter 2985 is set across the board here. In San Salvador, winds 3604, winds 320 variable to 050, few clouds at 2000, few 3700 cumulonimbus. Scattered 7300, 25 degrees for the temperature, 21 on the dew point, and 1011 on the altimeter. And cumulonimbus to the southeast. Forecast is calling for temporarily light, moderate rain and thunderstorms, and ceiling at 5,000 feet. We do have La Aurora International as an alternate today, which they are showing moderate rain and drizzle, broken 1200, 8,000 feet, and it'll be scattered at 1800 at the time we get there. So we have a good alternate. Taxiing out of here, it'll be a right-hand turn onto Alpha, all the way down to runway 4. Flight over military installation southwest of the airport is prohibited. And looks like we have plenty of visibility here today for this departure. To climb out, we're flying on the Talag departure, which will have us off runway 4, heading 040 out to Lima Mike 013 at or above 5600. McDo's projection will be up at 10,570, and then Lima Mike 014 at or above 8500, and Talag at or above 10,000. Should be all the way to our cruising altitude of 20,000 by then. Then it's as filed, which we have 20,000 set here in the altitude selector. Then as filed, which is direct to Terna. Nagel, Atuma, and then we'll be on the arrival into San Salvador, which is SLP. Looks like we have center getting online, so this could all change pretty quickly. And we were doing the Atuma to Lima. This procedure will be used only in emergency cases when CAT VOR is out of service. Oops. So I don't think CAT VOR is out of service. So it really should be the 2 kilo. Yeah. So let's fix that here. That's not right. Alright, we'll fix this. Silas 7 Zulu with the Atuma 2 kilo. And which has us going Atuma at or above 12. Ilopango, La Paz at 3,000, and Astor at 3,000, and then we should be on the approach into San Salvador, which will be runway 7. We'll pull that up here. Let's see if Astor's on that. Yeah, Astor is on the approach. So that's good. Alright, very cool. Let's just double check that that all looks good on the plan mode. So we have our departure out of here. Nagel, Atuma, Ilopango, fix La Paz at 3, Astor, and then we're on the approach. Beautiful. Plan distance at 261, and we are showing 158 in the release. I think that's because of the departure. We rejected takeoff below 80 knots. We'll abort the takeoff for quite a few different things. After 80 knots, it'll only be for an engine failure or the inability of the aircraft to fly. We've taken off for the flap setting of 1. Sorry. 1 plus F. And speeds V1 130, VR 133, V2 137. Transition altitude is 20. Is at flight level 200. Terrain, there's some mountains out to the south of us. Highest peak is at 8,928 feet, so pretty high up. And I'm going to go ahead and call up center here on 135.5. Alright, there we go. Central America Center, good evening. United 6639 to San Salvador with the weather.
United 6639, Cinema Control, good evening. Clearance on request, standby, number 1. United 6639, ready to copy clearance.
Ready to copy, United 6639.
United 6639, you're cleared to El Salvador via route as filed, climb maintain 19000. You can expect 20010 minutes after. Departure frequency is with me, squawk 5661.
United 6639 cleared to San Salvador as filed, climb maintain 19000. Expect flight level 20010 minutes after departure. Departure with you, squawk 5661.
United 6639, read back is correct. Push and start is to your discretion. Call for taxi. You can expect runway 04 for departure.
Alright, we'll call for taxi. We'll go United 6639. Okay, so it's as filed, which was shown direct to Tierna. So let's change that on here. .4, and we're gonna say no SID. So it's just gonna go direct to Tierna. Alright, that looks good. And that's showing now 157 and 158 is what we had planned. Squawk code now is 5661. Let's get that in here. And flight level 190 is our initial altitude. Alright, let's go ahead and do the before start checklist. We're due out in just about a minute. Departure briefing complete. FMC's radios, program set, verified. ADIRS, nav aligned. Hydraulic system set. Fuel panel 6 pumps on. Autocross feed closed. Fuel quantity is 4560 kilograms. Cleared and cross-checked. Cabin signs on. Hydraulic quantity normal, oil quantity normal, oxygen check complete, auto brakes RTO, altimeters 2985 cross-checked, park and brake set, pressure normal, gross weight 62,510 is checked, airspeed bugs, V1 130, VR 133, V2 137 set. Engine master switch is off, trim 00 and will be up 0.7. Doors, we gotta get those closed. Standby. Doors closed, nav and beacon lights on, cabin preparation complete, and ACARS. Let's check the ACARS, make sure it's working. Yep, ACARS is rolling. Before start check complete, go ahead and get our ground crew out here, get us pushing back.
Ground to copy. Please, show me where you want to go. Ground to copy. Tau is driving up.
Alright, excellent. So our tug is on its way over. We'll go ahead and turn off the nose wheel steering. It's associated.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Roger.
Now connected and bypass being inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, brakes released, clear to push.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Roger. Alright. Start 1, then 2. I think we have an issue here. We need to abort the start. I don't think we need to calibrate the joystick. Alright, let's see. Now our thrust levers are at idle. Let's start 1 then 2. And 2. Pressure N1. EGT. Fuel flow. Light up. Alright, we're at 55 and 2, start 2. Two. Oil pressure. N1. EGT. Fuel flow. Light up. Alright, good start.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Alright, brake set, pressure normal.
Disconnecting tow. Standby.
Alright, 0.7 up. 0.7. Alright, there we are. Alright, clarified set, clear to disconnect. Thanks for the good push.
tower is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. And signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. Alright, there's our salute. Steering back on. Here we go. Brakes released, pressure's good. Let's check the brakes. Alright, brakes are working. Excellent. Flaps on. Do control check. Alright, neutral. Full forward, neutral. Full left, neutral, full left, neutral, full right, neutral, rudder check, full right, neutral, full left, neutral. Alright, perfect. Go ahead and get the radar on. I know there's some storms in the area, so definitely want to be on the lookout. So I'll have radar on the left side and we'll have terrain on the right. Central America, United 6639, ready to taxi at San Pedro Sula.
United 6639, Roger. Taxi via Alpha to holding point runway 04, QNH 1015.
Taxi via Alpha to holding point runway 04 1015. United 6639.
United 6639, correction, QNH 1011.
1011, United 6639. Alright. 1011, that's what we're showing. Perfect. Okay, so it'll be a, like we said, brief day right turn on Alpha once we get out here. Beautiful views here. These mountains. Alright, when we get on Alpha, we'll do our takeoff briefing. Alright, takeoff briefing. Taking off runway 4 out of San Pedro Sula. Our initial altitude is flight level 1 or at 19,000 here. Transition altitude is 200. Keep that in mind. And we'll be flying runway heading initially, vectors out to Tierna. mountains to the south and to the west. Highest is at 8,900. Need to go up to 10,000. Lose an engine. We'll keep going straight out on 4 and climb up to 5,000. Work out the problem. Come back around to land if we need to. All right, let's go ahead and get the cabin ready. Status checks good. Takeoff configs normal. Before takeoff, check. Flaps 1F planned, indicated, green light, detent. Control check complete. FCU managed, speed, nav, engine anti-ice off, engine mode selector normal, trims, weight, speeds, check set, FMC's radios, programmed, set for departure, Ejipwiz radar, weather left, terrain right, thrust, toga 94.4, takeoff configuration normal, ECAM status check complete, cabin notification complete, transponder, TARA, takeoff memo green, landing lights, strobe lights, standing by. Central America Center, United 6639, holding short runway 4.
United 6639, wind 010 degrees, 8 knots, runway 04, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 04, United 6639. Alright, clear for takeoff, clear right, and runway looks clear. Here we go. Lights on. Okay, landing lights, strobe lights on, before takeoff check complete.
Approaching 4.
Alright, runway 4 is verified on the signs, verified on the pavement up here, and I have controls. Here we go.
On runway 4.
Alright, stick is going to be partially forward, and Manitoga SRS, auto throttle armed, check thrust. Thrust set. Stick to neutral, 100 knots. New one, rotate. Positive rate, gear up.
United 6639, radar contact, continue your climb to flight level 200, QNH 1011.
Take climb flight level 2001011, United 6639. Climb thrust. They're set, flaps up. Autopilot on. After takeoff check. And ignition. And we'll go direct Tier 9 now. And up to flight level 200, set. And temperature's good. No any ice required at this time. Beautiful view of the mountains out here. Wow. Alright, so landing gear lever is up, flaps are up, engine anti-ice off, ECAM memo checked, and stand by to transition altitude. One threat's transition altitude is at flight level 200, so we gotta get that set, I'd say around 19, just so we don't level off at the wrong altitude. And it's gonna be a quick flight, so. Alright, there's 10,000. So these seatbelt signs on, we got a lot of turbulence. Beautiful views of San Pedro Sula. Yeah, so we are just zooming along. This flight will not take long. We're only 153 miles away, so looks like we'll reach our top of climb just past Tirna, about 27 miles or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting the weather for San Salvador. Pull up on my A cars here. Alright. For approach, we're showing QNH's 1012. Temperature's 25. Winds are 060 at 6. And on the ILS Jimmy Zulu runway 7, it's 279 for the MDA. Alright, good. Showing V approach at 136, that matches up. And that's it. Wow, it's a beautiful lake over there. This is somewhere I'm going to have to go check out the new Flight Simulator 2020 when it comes out. See what the name of that lake is. Lago de la Yoloa, Santa Barbara. So beautiful area here. Alright, there's 18. Wow. Go ahead and get the lights here. Like I said, when we get to 19, I'm going to go ahead and hit set standard just to make sure we don't miss our... Alright, altimeters are standard set. It looks like we just lost the center controller on VATSIM, so we'll plan to descend at our top of descent point coming up. So there's our out. Let's go ahead and brief up the approach. We already have the latest already have the weather set, but for sake of the briefing, winds are at San Salvador 060 at 6, few at 2300, and few at 3700 cumulus, broken 5500, 2522 for the dew point tent, for the temp dew point, and 1012 for the altimeter setting. Planning the ILS. Go back here. Planning the ILS 7 after the Atuma 2 kilo departure. So we have Atuma, above 12, Ilopango, 5 DME from Ilopango, here at 8. Yep, showing there. La Paz at 3,000. Decelerate, then Astor at 3,000. And then the approach, which we're showing, it's we have Astor, and then fixes all the way down to the runway. Missed approach. Climbing heading 070 until reaching 500, then climbing right turn to 3,000 outbound on the 110 El Salvador radial, and hold a 15 DME or request ATC instructions. Transition level is flight level 200 again. Highest obstacles mountain range up to the north of the localizer course and on the field. And we are showing the localizer frequency is 110.3, India, Charlie, Uniform Sierra, that matches. And like I said, we have the MDA set at 279, and we have plenty of visibility. I think we're greater than 10 miles down there. Yep, we're greater than 10 miles. Pappy on the left, Hiles lighting. After we land, get rid of some of these San Pedro Sula. Okay, so after we land, on runway 7, it's a left-hand turn off, more than likely at Bravo, and then Alpha to the terminal. Okay, there's nothing else to add. We'll begin our descent shortly. Five prior to the top of descent. This is when I'm planning to descend. I'm going back to normal on the engine mode selector. We're out of the thunderstorm areas now. Fuel wise at Nagel, at 3120, and we were planned to have 3476 at Nagel, so we're about 300 pounds, 350 pounds low. And bottom altitude on our arrival is going to be 3,000, so I'm going to go ahead and set that. It's 3,000, and we're 8 miles from the top of descent. Looks like it's continuing to move out. It's staying right at 8. Alright, that's great. Okay, it wants us to decelerate. Let's slow it to 250. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the... We'll start a descent. And our altimeter is 2991 or 1012. Alright, go back to manage speed. Yeah, this is a beautiful flight. Fuel left transfer valve closed, left outer tank unusable. Okay. Understood. Thank you. Alright, let's do the approach descent check. Get our lights on. And I need to make sure the radar is good. Alright, good. Approach descent check, approach briefing complete, FMC's radios program set for approach. ECAM status check complete. JipWiz radar, radar left, terrain on the right. Airspeeds, full flaps, and we're looking at approach of 136. So we're getting rocked here. To be expected around all these mountains. It said there was convective activity to the southeast of the airport. The TAT is plus 21, so we're still nice and warm. MDAH set auto brakes, we'll set to low. Altimeter 1012 set cross checked. Landing lights on. Approach descent check complete. Now what a beautiful lake. See what that lake is. Lake de Ilopango. There's 10,000. Just give them the bells. And ignition on. Looks like we're slightly low on the descent path, which is fine because we're slowing now. 250. And there's the rain. It's not painting much on the radar. That might be terrain up to the north that's painting those mountains. Alright, so we're looking to be at 8,000 at 5 DME from Ilopango. And it looks like we're gonna make it right on. Awesome. Alright, we'll double check our nav accuracy here before we get into the approach phase. It's showing high. It's good. And pressurization is still looking good. 64 feet for that landing elevation. Looks accurate. Perfect. San Salvador traffic, United 6639 Airbus A320, 10 miles to the north. Extended left downwind for runway 7. Any traffic in the area, please advise. San Salvador International. I think I see the airport out there. Alright, we're looking to be at La Paz at 3,000. And India, Charlie, Uniform Sierra, that matches 110.3, perfect. Says we need more drag. Drag's coming out. San Salvador traffic, United 6639, Airbus A320, 10-mile final on the ILS, runway 7, San Salvador. Alright, Loke is armed. Approach is armed. Loke, flaps 1. Glide slope. Gear down. Speed brakes. Looks like we're getting some turbulence. Ups 2. It's 3. Runway in sight. Flaps full. Landing check. Cabin notification. So we gotta do that here. Let's see. Cabin ready. There we go. Cabin notification complete. Landing gear down. 3 green. Spoilers arm, flaps full plane, full indicating, missed approach. Heading in altitude, it's going to be 3,000 and a 070 heading. Set. 4-lane check complete. Runway 7, localizer verified. Alright, autopilot is coming off. Looks like we're a little low.
Approaching 7.
Whoa. Wow, I just shot way up when I disconnected the autopilot. It's like we were out of trim. Alright, we're on the Vazzy. I'm just going to fly that. Flight director's coming off. Yeah, it's gusty winds out there, that's for sure. sight, landing. Pulling up, reducing vertical speed. Not my best landing, but hey, we're down. Mercer's armed and deployed.
Five 5,000 feet remaining.
Alright, we're gonna have to keep rolling. Brakes were not very effective there.
Approaching 3-5.
Alright. San Salvador traffic, United 6639, clear runway 7 at Bravo, taxiing via Alpha to the terminal. San Salvador. Alright, we're clear on the right, clear on the left, taking the left turn to the terminal here. Alright, after landing. Oh, that was a fun little flight. Really short, but beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, and differential pressure in the cabin is 0. Good. It's important. Make sure we don't have the flight attendants fly out of the windows. Looks like we're parking at gate number 11 tonight. So, should be straight in off of Delta. Alright, here's your turn. Delta into the ramp. There's gate 11. Perfect. Alright, clear left, clear right. Here we go. Alright, brake set. Engine's coming down. And there's the 8 cars. Let me put in our info here. And alright, let's get our, turn on the dome light. Let's go ahead and get the beacon off. Seatbelt sign off so everybody can get up and get out of here. Already got the fuel pumps off. ADRs off. And transponder off. To standby. Clear this out. 0000. And let's make sure we have our chocks on. Parking brake is set. Pressures are normal. We were really moving there for a second. Okay. Guess that's just the wind moving the airplane. It felt pretty crazy. On final. Alright. Parking check. Parking brake set. APU is on. Engine master switches off. Fuel flow 0. Transponder standby. Emergency lights off. Beacon checked off. Fuel pumps off. Anti-ice off. ACARs. In-flight ADRs off. Parking check complete. Alright. Well, welcome to beautiful San Salvador, El Salvador. And in my next flight, we'll be flying up to Guatemala. And hopefully I can bring you all along on that one. Welcome to San Salvador. Have a great day.